Okay, so the next one, number 34, says, may all beings be unkind to wrong views. This is the practice of bodhisattvas when seeing someone not repaying kindness. Okay, so there's a few things to talk about here. How do we feel? What's our usual reaction when we see people not repaying kindness? Well, first of all, sometimes we don't even notice that they're not repaying kindness because we don't see other people's kindness. And so other people don't repay kindness, we don't even blink an eye because we aren't aware of other people's kindness too, because we're too focused on ourselves. That's one way. So then, sometimes if we see other people being kind and other people aren't reciprocating, now who are they not reciprocating to? Us. You know, when we've been kind to somebody else and they're not reciprocating our kindness, this just isn't gonna work. You know, we cannot let this happen. This is unacceptable. Didn't your mother and father teach you that you should always repay kindness? So it's very often revolved on ourselves. That's the person who we most often notice people don't reciprocate the kindness of. Yeah, we don't notice it so often when they don't reciprocate the kindness of other people, unless it's somebody we're very attached to. Then, and especially if that person points out to us that the third person isn't reciprocating their kindness, then we become very aware of it. And we get very judgmental and very critical, don't we? You know, kind of, oh, this other person was so kind, you know, and they happen to be the most wonderful person in the world and my best friend, and you should reciprocate, you know. So we form a little bit of judgment there, which doesn't benefit our mind or the whole situation at all, does it? Okay, then there's another situation where somebody is not benefiting, is not reciprocating the kindness of somebody who we don't like. Then we go, very good, the person I don't like is suffering. Yeah, the idiot managed to do something good and nobody noticed it, nobody's reciprocating it, and he deserves it for all the times he did that to me and all the horrible stuff he did to me too. You know, so we rejoice actually when with the people we don't like or the people who have harmed us, when their kindness isn't reciprocated, because we can't even see them as being kind to start with. And if they were kind, it was an accident, and if somebody reciprocates it, you know, that person's getting manipulated, isn't it? Yeah, isn't that what's happening? If they reciprocate the kindness of somebody we don't like, it's they're falling for the other person's pretension and they're getting manipulated. Okay? But of course, when they're not reciprocating our kindness, then they're really very cold and ungrateful and self-centered. Very interesting how all these categories and judgments evolve, isn't it? Yeah, it's all focused on the center of the universe. Okay, so instead of getting into that whole mess with all of our judgments, then what we should do is think, may, you see how I forgot it so quickly? May all beings be unkind to wrong views. Okay, so then the whole topic of what is a wrong view, we're going to go on with that for a while. Okay, because there's quite a few of those, okay, hanging around in the stratosphere. And we have to know very precisely what we're wishing the kindness of not being reciprocated to. Okay. But one thing also to notice, well, no, I'll talk about this tomorrow. If I remember it tomorrow.